It's Week 11 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Browns' rookie running back. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming #1. It's the Browns and the Saints, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you The Browns offense rested and ready coming off the open week in their schedule. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. He's got a tough matchup to follow in this one. His guys score off against a top-5 run defense.
I wonder if they'll go away from the run a little bit more.
Yeah, mix the pass in.
Yeah, maybe so, but the pass defense, no bargaining,
no slouch,
right?
Yeah.
So we got to watch and see how they decide to use him in this contest.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Browns at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff in the stat.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we transition into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now it's Watson. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Flush to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Milton Williams, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. On what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after one. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the Browns offense, and their running back getting set to go once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's They'll start on the ground here on first down. Brought down by Willie Gay.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Watson now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's brought down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still second down.
Back to throw, Watson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 4. To throw is Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
That is caught into space at the 45 and all the way down to the 41-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This will be caught. Judy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Watson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Well, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards. The Browns offense trotting back on the field. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after that. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And here's a handoff out of the gun to about the 33-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle. Attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Right back to him on 1st down. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, Watson. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! David Njoku, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown there, as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Watson completes to Njoku.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Watson. Right back to Njoku.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. To throw, Watson. That's going to be caught by Judy.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Brought down at the 20.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Now first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
This is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get an overtime.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
They give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now it's Watson. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, first and 10. Here's Watson. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Watson now to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Backed up deep in their own territory. They were in search of a cushion, and the cushion was found.
And you have to think total game, even in overtime. As a head coach, field position still counts in this spot. So they had to get out from the shadow of their own goal line, get themselves some breathing room. Obviously, that helps them on offense, but it may help their defense, too. Might be necessary here in OT.
He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
122 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Watson. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. Touchdown!
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the
first in the ice tub tonight, fellas. Too late. Already full. Hey, check your phone. That catch is going viral. Definitely need the music turned up. Hope my mama was watching tonight.